And everything turned yellow. Everything totally turned yellow, and I am absolutely just kidding. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna play Risk of Rain. Or I keep saying we as though there's someone in here. Looks behind my shoulder for no good reason. Alright. We had like the time of our lives last time, destroying everything with the Huntress, which was excellent, so I can't. I won't play the Huntress again. Haven't played the Mercenary yet, actually. I just realized. So I'm gonna play the Mercenary. I'll go Monsoon again. So the Mercenary. If you thought the Miner was close combat, the Mercenary is just like super mega hyper close combat. Honestly, I haven't played the Mercenary very much in all the hours I put into this game. But similar to the Miner, what you want to do with the Mercenary is chain your invincibility frames as much as you can. So his third and fourth skills, I don't know if it's a he or not, who cares? Lots of people do. But the third and fourth skills that the Mercenary has involve invincibility frames, so it's best to use those to your advantage. Bonk. So far this is just any old run. Ooh, Monster Tooth right off the bat, that's pretty sweet. I like being healed when I kill things. Of course, I'm making the mistake of not jumping all over the place. For the most part, though, the Mercenary is pretty straightforward. You'll pick up as it goes. A lot of slashing. Let's go with that. There's a lot of slashing involved. I'm gonna go kill those Lemurians because I can. I'm not actually sure if that little dash is actually like a distance or speed upgrade thing. Anyway, it can be chained into itself twice, which is pretty cool, actually. So long as you land it at all, like you hit any enemy, you can use it again before the cooldown has to be a thing. Killing jellyfish. Alright, let's see what this thing gives me. Something cool? The snow globe is not the worst. It's not very good, I guess. I don't know. Every use item in this game has potential to be good, but most of them are a little bit too situational for my taste. I see you really want me to take Snake Eyes. I'll have to pass for now. I might go back for those. For that shop and that chest down there. Okay, oh, there's the teleporter, so I can definitely afford hanging around a bit. Kill some stuff. Wandering Vagrant. Not always a problem. Not always. Potentially, though. I'm gonna start freezing things in the hopes that it actually helps me live. Because I'm taking a lot of damage and not killing anything. It's those freaking jellyfish, seriously. Those things are just like negating my movement and stuff. Agility. Apparently I spend a lot of time questioning words in this series. I apologize for that. Not really. I'm not sorry. I have no reason to be. Whoops. Mistiming my jumps there. It's gonna cost me. I'm gonna die. It's gonna be funny. Not really. Hint. Gonna get that. Oh, the snow globe has a pretty low cooldown, I gotta say. Really though, so long as I keep moving and jumping as much as is necessary, I should be okay. Stay out of the way of the Vagrant's attacks and hope that I can kill these freaking jellyfish. Yeah, they're almost all dead. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Until more jellyfish arrive. Seriously, jellyfish are just like the bane of my existence in this game, apparently. Making my life awful. That little whirlwind, though, the second skill, the spinny thing, that thing, does kind of sort of function as a double jump. Like, it's a really small one. It's not like the miners or anything, but it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna say that this thing is much, much better than the snow globe. It's not like crazy better, but it's certainly it's an upgrade. I think it's an improvement. It is a really good use item though, in that it has like an insanely low cooldown. Seriously, look, it's almost ready for use again. I don't like all of you, so you're all going to die. There we go. Another snow globe. Haha, you're funny. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're alive. Stop it. Stop with the being alive thing. I'm not going to look around for loot too much, so I'm okay taking that drone, even though it's not going to help me all that much, I have to admit. Ooh, plasma chain. Not like the most amazing red tier item, but it's still pretty good. So it tethers me to an enemy, and that tether between me and the enemy will damage everything it touches. So it's cool. Oh, you're alive. Nice. Get my drone in there. I'm gonna hurry, so I'm gonna play each of these once. I'll play them each twice. Oh, Behemoth, okay. Okay, I see what you want me to do here. I'll play this once more. Activate my use items, that should kill those all. There we go. Prison Shackles, slow on hit, that's nice. Alright. I really like my spawn here. I love it when I spawn in on stage and I'm at the very edge. It's just the best. It's so easy to plot out a path to explore and find the teleporter. I did see that chest up there, though, that one small one, which I am inclined to go back and investigate. I also might as well use this thing as much as I can. Ooh, a monster lock. Nice. Portal imp. Teleporter? Chest. Not quite the same. Not quite. We'll see, though. This is actually a really, really good use item, and I'm really happy to have found it. It is excellent. Ancient Wisp. Okay. Not bad. I can handle that. Look at that, my poor drone is almost dead already. Get this thing going. I love how the dash has the behemoth effect on it, the explosion. Uh-oh. Taking a lot of damage. Time to skedaddle. I can tell you it's almost entirely because of that missile enemy in there somewhere. I know you're in there. Oh. I see ya. Okay, get this thing going. This is going okay. By no means is it the best thing, but it's okay. Plasma chain was doing a little bit there. Okay, the Ancient Wisp is almost dead, and I'm happy to see that. That did not attack what I was hoping it would. There's a missile drone there. I'm taking this. Missile drones are pretty great. Firing missiles, staying out of the way of danger of enemies. Can't hit me! Jesus. Leave me alone, please. I mean, I know that's not gonna happen. It's just wishful. It's really just wishful thinking. Okay. Okay, Leeching Seed is huge. Damaging enemies on hit is gigantic. It's just so amazing, really. Given that the mercenary can hit so many enemies in a single hit. Especially chaining that third skill together. You can hit so many enemies in one go. I actually can't tell if those are healing me or not. I hope they are. church bells going off down the road. The saddest church bell tone I've ever heard. Okay, that went extremely well. I feel comfortable going back for these 2 chests. Another monster tooth, so now I'm healed for 15 instead of 10. That's cool. They stack for 5 beyond 1, so, you know. Take that as you will. Can I make this jump? I totally can! Nice. Fire shield, that's okay. Taking a bunch of damage makes me explode. Well, it doesn't hurt me, obviously, but it does a significant amount of damage to enemies nearby. And I'm just going to buy this thing back because I have the funds, and I can, so I will. I'll go back for them shortly. Rather have random. Medkit and Snake Eyes, okay. Medkit heals me after... It's like a delayed heal after taking damage. It's not very much, but it can potentially be very useful. Any extra healing I can get is going to be great anyway. I really should keep that thing going more than I am currently. And that's everything for this stage. Huh. Well, okay. See if I can... Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna kill these things. Apparently. Alright, that stage went extremely well. I'm really pleased. This is going pretty well so far. A lot of extra money left over. A lot to spare. Sunken Tombs. This is not the layout with what's its face? Acrid. The alien dog thing. Alien dog thing. I know things about this game. I am smart. Maybe. And I might as well get a little bit of farming in here. My best friend, or that's not my best friend. That's an Isaac thing, sorry. I forget exactly what that use item there is called. All it does is drop a decoy that explodes after a bit, which means it's basically my best friend. Like, the differences are negligible, I'd say. I think the behemoth is doing a lot of work right now. Oh. My little mini drone died again. What a surprise. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised at all. Those things are not designed to be durable. If that basic attack didn't move me forward ever so slightly every time I used it, I could have just stood there and wailed on the Colossus until it was dead. It would have been nice. Well, you know, I think I'm actually just going to go look for loot while the teleporter event, the timer's counting. So much damage. Oh my gosh. That's great, and I need to run. Okay, so there's these things here. I'm just going to see what that thing gives me. Bitterroot, okay. It's just a flat health upgrade. That's cool. I want to open this thing because it's large. Anything up on the top there? Nope. Keep moving. Get this going as well. I know I'm gonna have to go back around and kill all these enemies, so I'm fine with that, really. In fact, I'm just gonna hang around. Yeah, I'll just hang here. Beat these things sort of in reverse order. Kinda, sorta. Oh, pardon me. My voice gave out for a little bit there. That was like the worst jump of all time. Try that again. And then go way too high, but you know, overcompensating isn't always a bad thing. Seriously though, the behemoth with the mercenary is just so good. The behemoth in general is just really good. I'd say it's probably one of the best red tier items, honestly. Beating up on Claymen there, I see. Okay, the rest of the enemies are up that way, so I am justified in going down this direction. And I'm pretty sure whatever the hell this use item is called, yeah, it'll target them, the enemies up there. I only picked that because it's a red item. That thing, when I get hit, there's a chance that it'll fear nearby enemies. You know, just cause them to run away. Could potentially be useful. And then the Rusty Blade is a bleed chance, where bleeding is damage over time. Which is potentially really good. That laser drone, I don't think I'm going to... I'll be able to afford it for sure, but I don't think I'm going to bother going back for it. That takes care of those things. I guess I got another Rusty Blade from that one little roulette thing. I don't even know what those are called. I feel like I should. You know what? There isn't any other loot, so I'm just gonna go back and get the laser drone. I can, so I will. Seems to be my philosophy on a lot of matters. You do not frighten me, teleporting sand crab. For I too can do cool things. Are those targeting the Colossus? Because if they're not, I think they might be. That was... what a waste. Dang, I guess they don't have as long of a range as I thought. Oh well, can't be helped. I am content to just chill right here. My passive offensive options right now are still pretty great, so I don't really need to charge in as much. Maybe they weren't targeting the Colossus. Oh, and another old box. You know, I'm not sure how those stack. I think that might just increase the chance to fear when I get hit, to fear enemies. There has to be a better verb for that. The chance to make them fear me, to make them afraid, to make them afeared. That is not a word. Don't quote me on that, please. Like, literally, don't quote me on that. It is not a word. The chance to afeared. Has a really old-timey ring to it. Oh, look, the teleporter. I was prepared to continue looking around and take a drink simultaneously. Cremator! Okay. So unlike the last run, I'm gonna go straight for that Cremator, and I'm gonna wipe its... I'm just gonna kill it. Just gonna murder it. Alright, based on its shots, it's here up in the left. Yep, I'm just going to go straight for it and get rid of it. It's proven to be a nuisance a few too many times, so I'm going to do it. That is a flame drone. I'm interested in flame drones, actually. I like flame drones a lot, but for some reason they're just really rare. Ow, and I completely missed because I'm stupid. Good job, me. Truly, good job. Man, that was stupid. Yeah, you evolved Lemurians can just go away. Stay away. Gosh. Get Plasma Chain to do some stuff there. Alright. Okay. I feel like my drones are going to be more useful against the Cremator than I will be. Just because reasons, obviously. And also because most of these enemies here are going to be taking up my time a bit more than... well, more like... I can't hit the Cremator at a distance, so I'm not going to bother trying. Except for my use item, which really doesn't count. And to a certain extent, my fourth skill. But yeah, I'm doing a fair amount of damage each pass. And as soon as the timer stops counting down and mobs stop spawning, I should be in even better position. I can't help but notice how little damage I'm actually taking right now. It's kind of ridiculous. You know what would be really nice right now, though, is a barbed wire. I just always like having a barbed wire. It's a nice close combat insurance. In that even if I miss an attack or two, I can still be dealing damage to enemies nearby. It's a bit less useful on characters like the Bandit or the Commando. And the Huntress. Because being near enemies is the last thing you want to do as those characters. Alright, that use item there just did a ton of damage to the Cremator. Oop. So I'm super into that. I need to find out what that thing's called, actually, now that I think about it. Hey. Here we go. This should probably not finish it, but it'll do. Oh, and then I fell in the lava. Pfft. Good job, me. There we go. Alright. Fires a missile when I hit an enemy. Well, has a chance to, anyway. That's okay. Goodness, poor frame rate. What is your problem right now? Big chest. Down for that. Wrong button. More prison shackles, okay. Oh, immediately happiest mask. That is excellent, and I apologize in advance. It generates a ghost for every enemy you kill. Which is kind of sort of amazing. Like, just a little bit. I mean, the ghosts fight for me. How is that not amazing? Alright, I'm gonna go up and around, because I know there's some mobs up that way. And I wanted to get these flame drones. I might actually... It depends on what sort of loot is up this direction. We'll find out, though. I'll be able to afford probably both of the flame drones I've seen around. And I am totally down for getting both, but... well, it just depends. If there's a big chest or something up here, I probably won't. There does not appear to be. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna buy this flame drone. I just like flame drones a lot. By no means are they the best drones, but they're pretty. They're great. All right, so I heal more when I hit an enemy than I did before. I don't know exactly what the numbers are for Leeching Seed. Again, it's one of those things that I feel like I should, but I don't. So, whatever, I guess. Hello, Wisp. Goodbye, Wisp. Alright, actually, I'm just gonna play this. Another missile. HG Missile Mark 1 means there's a higher chance it'll do the whole missile thingy. And with that, I'm out of here. Yeah, that's a laser drone. I wouldn't have wanted that anyway. This is going really well, I have to admit. Okay. It's this layout, so there's a chance the teleporter spawned over this way. Just drinking more water. I have to do that a lot. I have this delightful tendency to never drink enough water during the day, so I've been trying to remedy that. Being a little bit more conscientious about it. A little bit more conscious about it. There is a life shrine down here. I'll play it once. At least it triggered Snake Eyes. Now I have a slightly higher crit chance. But of course, now half my health is gone. I just want to build up a little bit of a cash supply on my way out of the temple area. Like, I'd like to play this thing before I go, for example. I'd say in most cases, in most scenarios, the mercenary is pretty bad against archer bugs, but with these drones, not proving to be that much of a problem. Another... Oh, I almost had another Happiest Mask. Boxing gloves, hit an enemy, chance to knock him back. That's, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Useful, potentially. For now, I'm just gonna obviously keep moving. I made this mistake last time, so I'm going to go ahead and check below me here before I move on. Because the teleporter might be down here. I mean, it wasn't a mistake that cost me anything significant, but it's still worth checking just in case. And nope. Get a little bit more farm here. A little bit more farming. I should really try remembering how to talk one day. Sounds like it could be useful, you know? Bonk. Oops. That was unintentional, but okay. I keep forgetting that you can auto-fire any of your skills if you just hold the button down. There's an attack drone Mark II, which I am inclined to take at some point. Energy cell, why not? Attack faster at lower health. Not really a very great item, but it does increase your attack speed directly as your health decreases. So now my attack speed should be half of the max amount faster than it could be. Something like that? I don't know. Again, I will learn the math for all this one day. For now, I just play this game because it's great and I love it. Toxic Beast. Okay. I don't have an infusion, so I have no incentive to keep this thing alive. Originally, when I first unlocked the Mercenary... Oh, there's a Blight there, I saw it. When I first unlocked the Mercenary, I wasn't particularly fond of him. it's just way too close for comfort. This was well before I even knew the miner was a thing, by the way. But I think I'm starting to go back on that a little bit. The more I play as him... Unfortunately, he's one of those characters who's really dependent on getting the right items. Like the Behemoth, for example. But if you get it... Oh my god. Photon Jetpack. You know, I could totally reach that, Oh, nice. I eviscerated 50 enemies. I can totally reach that golden chest up there if I so desired. But yeah, as I was saying, the Behemoth, huge for a mercenary. All of the invincibility frames, all of those hits explode. Just, it can't get any better. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford the golden chest up there, sadly, but it's not necessary, so I'm not, like, super bummed or anything. Still, obviously, it would be nice. But if I can't, I can't, and no harm done. I received a letter from the financial aid department at the college I'm attending just yesterday. An email, specifically. They said that my financial aid money had arrived and that they would be mailing me my check sometime in the next week or so. Which made me really... I'm really excited because I've been planning for months now to use that money to upgrade my computer in such a way that I basically just buy a new one entirely. Go shopping for parts, build it myself. I'm getting an awful lot of money from financial aid from the federal government and the like. Partially because I'm apparently a very potentially valuable student, and partially because I'm from a relatively low income sort of household, sort of family type thing. And I'm not going to scoff at it. They're giving me about $1,000, I think? Which, coupled with the money I've already saved up from working at my hilariously part-time job, it should be enough to get some sort of good upgrade on my computer. I do plan to just purchase a new one entirely, though. I was also advised by a friend... I need to pay a little bit more attention to the game, sorry. I was advised by a friend earlier today that I should save my old computer and use it for, like, rendering videos, because that can potentially take a long time, and uploading and downloading and stuff like that. Things that just get in the way if I want to be recording, basically. Okay. That blight is still there, which is unnerving. I'm pretty sure it's these archer bugs that are doing more damage to me than anything else. I'm just gonna fly out. I do have a photon jetpack after all. Okay. Get the invincibility frames, and run. I've healed up most of what I had lost already, though, I have to admit. Okay, the blight's almost dead. Alright. Mysterious Vial is just increased health regen. It's kind of nice, actually. Such super basic items in this game are just so practical compared to the other ones that are a bit more specific, like... Alright, I think I'm safe to wander around a bit. And I can totally afford that golden chest up there. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna get it. Golden chests are guaranteed to have a red tier item. Just by default, they always will. So we'll see what I got here. Ooh, nice repulsion armor. That's pretty great. I'm not 100% certain how it works, but it involves a huge damage reduction for so many seconds after you get hit so many times. You can see it's active right there. And it's partially a damage... I think it's either a damage reduction, or it deals the damage back to the enemy that hit you. I'm not sure which, but either way, it's big. It's a really good item. Okay. Just one of these things. I'll just see what that gives me, because again, I don't think I really care. And I can't afford that yet, but I think I should be able to after I destroy these guardians. Hopefully. Yeah. There we go. Alright, Harvester's Scythe. Crits heal me now. And Dead Man's Foot. If I take a bunch of damage, it lays a poison trap. Poison trap does cool stuff. Where are you enemies over here? And what are you doing over this way? He says as he gets more water to drink. If I'm able to afford that attack drone right there by the time I'm done with this thing, I will absolutely get it. Tier 2 attack drones are actually really good. Really useful. Oh yeah, more than enough. More than enough. There we go. I feel very set. I think this is gonna end well. This is gonna end very well in my favor. At least it better. It had better. Apologies. Make sure I hit the right button. And off to the UES contact light. Risk of Rain. I always call it the Risk of Rain ship, and I know that's not correct, but it's just, it's a habit at this point, really. Golden container. Okay, I'll see what I can do with that. No Explorer's Key this time, so I think I'm just going to go straight for the Gauss Cannon. Oh, and the first thing that spawns in is a Blight. Good. Good. I'm happy to see that. Truly I am. Oh, hold up. There's 2 Blights. My bad. I think? Yeah, there's totally 2 Blights here. Maybe if I just chill up here, I'll be safe. Definitely not, but it wouldn't hurt to try. Or can I sit here and get my drones to do some work? At least the missile drone, if nothing else. Alright. Yeah, apparently I can just chill right here. Get my use item going and my 4th skill and have missiles shot at me. Good plan, right? That totally hits down there. That's amazing. It appears as though my laser drone is dead. The repulsion armor is active, so... It appears as though I'm losing a lot of my drones. Yeah, my attack drones are taking more damage than I would appreciate. That's okay. So long as I can keep damage going on these enemies here. Now my flame drone is in trouble. And now all of my drones are dead except for the missile drone. Ah, lovely. No one saw that coming, right? I legitimately did not see that coming. Then again, I probably should have known better, but I'm not an expert at this game by any means. I'm pretty good at it though. All right, one of the Blights is down. That's good. You know, I completely forgot I had a 56 leaf clover. And a second key card. Okay. Those will randomly drop from enemies if you don't get them from golden containers. I would really like to get these drones back, but I'm not going to be able to afford it, so it's probably not worth trying. That is a damn shame. Those things were really helpful. And I see at least 3 Blights right now. So I'm just gonna kill this thing and then leave. Did that even give me any money? I don't think it did. Ah, lame. That's lame. Okay, game, that's right. Move at your unfortunately pathetic slow snail crawl. Ah. This always drives me nuts. I'm looking forward to the update where they improve the engine more and more each time I play this. This is just bad. I wonder if those blights are going to track me down. They can teleport and such, after all. Hey, I'm going to trigger 2 of these, apparently. See what they give me. Meanwhile, go activate the door to the bridge. The Providence fight. One of them finished. There goes the other. Find out shortly. Get some more ice cubes. Ugh, I needed that. And I have 2 key cards. I'm not sure. There's a scavenger there. You know, this was going so well for a little while. Whatever. While the door's opening, I'm just gonna go get the Gauss Cannon. And I think I'm gonna go for the healing place as well. Whatever that thing is called. I mean, it's obviously a med bay, a medical bay, but whatever the healing thingy is called. Like a healing bed or something like that. These little junior vagrants are a little too close for comfort. That's okay. Hey, look, I can do that too! Screw you guys. There's a lot of stuff in here that I saw another blight spawn, and there's a ton of stuff in here I'd love to buy, but I don't believe I'm going to have the option. If I could just kill a few blights, I'd have tons of money. You know what? I know there's at least 1 blight down there. I'm gonna see about fighting these enemies and opening some of these militarized lockers. Alright, repulsion armor's worn off, so it's time to start moving around a bit. Door is open, and I don't care right now. Oh man. Go, Plasma Chain, go. This is so slow. I feel so bad for making you watch this, if you even are, in which case, thank you. Thank you so much for watching so much, but oh god. This is awful. Another key card. You know, I might as well just stick around and try and get the 4th one, because there is that one achievement sort of thing that involves getting all of the key cards. And yes, I did notice that other blight spawn in there. I'm not too enthusiastic about that. These lockers down here had better give me some damn good items for all this effort. There's an attack drone Mark II. I am interested in that. Alright, one of them's dead. One of them's almost dead. There we go. Meat nugget? Sure. That blight is not going to live much longer. And it gives me 2 items. Okay, increased dodge chance, and I think that stacks for more damage. The Dead Man's Foot? I could be wrong. Sprouting Egg heals me a bunch if I don't take damage for 7 seconds, I think it is. Lensmaker's Glasses is a crit chance increase. That's it, that's all it is. And it's kind of great. I'm gonna buy this thing now, even though that's probably not a good idea. Basically, I just wanted to survive as long as possible. I want to fight Providence with a bunch of drones, is what I'm really getting at there. Ah, damn it, I just missed that. I'm not sure what multiple repulsion armors does. I think what it does is decrease the number of hits that you have to take before it activates. I think. My uncertainty is just so remarkable, and I'm pretty sure Plasma Chain increases the damage. Or maybe it's the Chain Chance. Chain Chance. It's like a Mario Party thing. Chain Chance minigame. Chain Chomp's gonna eat you. Maybe. There's a chance it will. Haha, jokes. I think the safest places for me to go would be everywhere that's not storage, because storage requires a bunch of money to unlock things that I don't have currently. Which is okay. I'll activate this. And I really like my use items, so the activated thing that you can get down here, which I think just has like a relatively small cooldown and contains a random use item, is not going to be particularly useful for me. This use item cooldown is just far too low. I can't pass it up. It's low and it does a lot of damage to a single enemy. There's the chest thingy. Whatever it is, I'm not even sure. There are a bunch of Mark II attack drones around. And a golden chest. Lovely. I sound pissed because that could be the start of something great, but it's not. I don't expect to have that much money. I don't think it's going to happen. It just seems unlikely. Also, suddenly all of the Elder Lemurians decided to come out and play. Flies around, swinging swords. This is how the mercenary works, yo. But as the ghosts start to build up from the Happiest Mask, this should be just fine. I can't help but notice I'm not really getting very much money right now. I wonder why. Alright, well, I'll get another attack drone because I really like these things. Give me something good. Something good, please. Alright, further increased crit chance. That's nice. Clayman, I do not care. Probably should, though. Given that there are those two small chests down here, which I am definitely going to sit around for a little bit and farm to open. I can afford one of them, at least. Right now, anyway. And there is that other, another Mark II attack drone. They're just so good against Providence, against single target enemies. It's so hard to try and pass them up. So the ukulele is a chance to electrocute enemies on hit. There's a blight in there somewhere. I see you. You can't escape my gaze. That's not right. Pretty sure the blight should be the one saying creepy things. Pretty sure. Anyway, for now, I'm just going to keep walking this direction. Another leeching seed. Heals me even more on hit now. I can't imagine this blight is going to last too much longer now. All of my DPS has been focused exclusively on it for a while at this point. And it gives me a spike strip. Which is certainly not awful, it's just not particularly useful either. Ah, well, the longer I take, the higher chance I'm gonna have of getting a 4th key card, which will allow me to get that one achievement thing. Somebody's racing by. There is yet another Mark II attack drone down here. Rusty jetpack. I like that. Increased jump height, decreased gravity. These little container things, these cupboards, have a chance of having items in them. So I'm just going to go ahead and open them all. Rather have random. Yeah, see, like one of them gave me an attack speed boost. Which I will go back for here shortly. As soon as I get... So they call it a surgical bed, okay. Alright, well... Keep going, I guess. Open all of these little cupboards. Nothing from the rest of them, though. Shame, but what can you do? And that's my cue to start moving. Get both of those taken care of. Give me a bunch of money. Alright. I could stick around and try and get the last key card, but I don't think I will. Because I honestly feel that's just going to take a lot of time that I don't need to spend. It wouldn't be that bad of an idea, though. To say the least. Interesting, I didn't know the plasma chain could have crits attached. Or associated, or what have you. However you care to word that. Oh, there were those two, roulette things. Ah, the items probably despawned by now. Probably. I don't know if they did or not. I will find out here shortly. Drones just melting it. Okay, they didn't. And one of them's a smart shopper. And another 56 leaf clover. Okay. Well, this is... Oh, I'm so tempted to just go back and try and get the last key card. It just seems like such a good plan. The old box is really not going to help me at all, but I'll take it. I mean, having a third one, yeah, I've got 3 of them now. Not exceptionally useful. Hello, Blight. That thing died so quickly. So now I do more damage against enemies with more health. Hence the crowbar. I'm not sure if that was the proper timing for hence, but whatever. I guess I'm going back. Can't stop myself. Okay, rephrase. I could stop myself. Not gonna, but I could. And I'll start by going in a generally upwards direction. I'll find out what that thing gave me as I go back down. Okay, there's an attack speed boost over there, a soldier's syringe. This is seriously just gonna, like, nearly double the length of this episode, and I do apologize. Oh well. Bringing this on myself. I'm not sure what that thing does. I think it makes it so I get healed even more on hit for a duration. I don't think I care that much, because as I've said repeatedly, I am very content with the use item that I have. It's a good use item. Not as powerful as some others could be here in the late game, but it's still excellent, so I'm not going to argue / complain. Alright, I'll go get that Harvester's Scythe here shortly. There is yet another Mark II attack drone back there, and there's a couple Blights. Could potentially be very bad, so I'm going to go ahead and be wary. Oh, that's how it works. Multiple plasma chains makes it so you can chain multiple enemies. Oh, I should have figured that, but I didn't. My bad. Ah, well. I'm gonna go down and activate the gate at the very bottom, because that's the last one I haven't activated yet. Get this thing going, and then go back up to the top and explore, see if I can find a golden container. Although, definitely the best place to find them is at the bottom here, because that's where most of the containers in this stage spawn. Maybe, I don't know if most is the right word, but definitely many, many, many. Yay, Spike Strip! I totally didn't just pass you up to get a random item. Freaking whatever. Apparently there was bow out of 45 seconds remaining. Not sure how that works. Pretty sure bow isn't a count, isn't like a measurement, a numeric value. Last I checked, it ain't anyway. There's a Blight just chilling there, trailing fire. And then there's a me, not caring. There's seriously a ton of enemies around right now. Glowing Meteorite would be amazing at this point, because I could probably just one-hit kill most of these things. Maybe. I'm not sure exactly how much damage it does. But it's a lot. Let's go with that. More water. Seriously, the water is definitely a good call on my part. Can I make this? I totally can. Give me something good, please. Thanks. There is no guarantee it's actually going to do that. Jar of Souls? Oh, Shattered Mirror is so good, too. I'm not going to get any of those items, but they would all be nice to have. The mortar less so than the others, but whatever. The mortar item really isn't all that great, honestly. It's cool, but it's not very useful. So no golden container here. Shame. Will-o'-the-wisp. Excellent. I'm sure you can read. Chance to detonate enemy on kill. Look at that plasma chain. Look at it go. Casually sees about killing these things because all they're doing is murdering my frame rate even further. I hit the wrong button like 4 times right there. Alright, time to move on. It's gonna give me a bunch of money, which is cool, I guess. Could probably afford that one golden chest that always spawns in this stage, and then maybe eventually I'll be able to get the other one. The one that we discovered down at the lower right corner of the map. Alright, I can just fall through this gap right here. I knew that. My drones are all very damaged, and I don't like to see that. Not that there's anything I can really do about it. Again, as every Risk of Rain Let's Player is obligated to point out, this is where you unlock Handy. I'll always mention it just because I can, right? Because suddenly Handy. And there's a golden container, which means I can get that and get the hell out of here. Good. I think I've spent a little bit too much time around here. Obviously. And I unlocked the Wicked Ring. Got another attack speed upgrade for coming back here, which is nice. And I could go to the storage area, and I guess I will. I gotta find something else to Let's Play that is a little bit faster until this thing actually updates this game. Of course, I got plenty of stuff in mind, don't you worry. I guess I'm getting a little bit more money because I can. Not much, though. I'm not even going to go to the lower area. It's really not worth it. Knocking them all up like that was because of the Will-o'-the-Wisp I got earlier, by the way. In case you weren't quite sure what it did, that's what it does. And I have a smart shopper, which means that all of those chests and stuff that I've missed out on are definitely viable. But at the same time, my patience is not, so yeah. I know there's one more of those roulette things around here that I haven't played yet, so I think I'll play that and then just freaking go. Hello, Blight. Or maybe I'll kill this Blight. How's that sound? I'll kill the Blight and the associated enemies nearby. They're only associated by proxy, by way of they're here, so I'm not necessarily certain what by proxy means, and I feel like I should. Come on, Blight, just hurry up and die. Oh, is there another one in there? I think there might be. So that's a pretty good use item too, but I think I like this more just because, again, its cooldown is so low. Please stop shooting my drones. I like them intact. Fortunately, my invincibility frames for my skills carry over to the drones, too, so... Oh, nope, never mind, I got them all. I have so much money! Ah, it's all so tempting. Alright, fine. No one's pressuring me, but I'll do it anyway. I put myself up to this. For the record. I could just, like, start talking about my day or something, to be completely honest. And nothing would really change. There. Stay dead. Okay, bitter root, straight health upgrade. I'm just gonna activate these things and then get them on my way back. And when I say activate, I mean open. I just realized I probably shouldn't have done that because there is one more golden, or one more small chest down the way I could get from here. Something good, please? Alright, let's just find out what it gives me. I don't want to wait. Or not wait. You know, I am really okay with tough times. Now, Tough Times is just a straight, it's really good. It's just a straight 14% damage intake reduction thing. I'm not necessarily certain how to classify it. It just says reduces incoming damage by 14%. I was gonna say it's like armor or something, but I think that functions a little differently in this game than you'd stereotypically think it would in like an RPG of some sort. I'm not completely certain. I'm going this way, by the way, because you can just kind of go through the window here that's completely shattered. Goat hoof. Speed upgrade. Oh, that's nice. And, oh, that use item is so good, too. I have so many drones, it would be so useful. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, there are a lot of guardians around here. It would probably actually be a good idea to stick around and kill some enemies so I can get that golden chest down the way. And when I say it would probably be a good idea, I mean it's just going to take a really fucking long time, but I'll do it. Because I can. Which is my rationale for everything. Not really. It's my rationale for a lot of things. I like to think that much of my rationale is based on, like, legit grounded logic, but, you know. Who knows, right? Logic and legitimacy are, generally speaking, very subjective. That was, like, such a perfect dash. Seriously. There's a blight somewhere. I don't care, because it's going to despawn if I ignore it long enough. Why not? I wonder if that scavenger despawned, actually. But yeah, there's a golden chest down here. And I would like to access it, given the opportunity. I think chilling down here for a bit is also going to give my... Never mind. I was going to say it's going to give my drones a chance to heal a little bit. But I'm not sure how accurate that statement would have been. I say would have because I can't exactly just chill down here anymore, can I? Gave me a bunch of money, but I don't think it's going to be enough yet. What are you firing at? Oh, there's a Clayman right there. No, it's not nearly enough. This is one of those times I actually want more enemies to spawn. But at the same time, I have a golden gun. Oh, there's just so many trade-offs to be made. Why did that Elder Lemurian give me no money? What the hell? That's dumb. Oh, and suddenly everything under the sun and its brother is spawning. I'm gonna have enough for it probably right now. Can't see the end of the... Oh yeah, I've got enough right now. Okay, we'll buy it. Gives us rapid mitosis, I think? Yeah, reduces the cooldown of use items, which, given that this thing's cooldown is already significantly low, that's great. That's amazing. That's... What is the cooldown now? I think the base cooldown for this thing is either 22 or 23 seconds. I'm doing damage to these enemies because I can. Now it's 17. Oh, that's even better. There's a scavenger right there. It's about to pop up. Hello, scavenger. I'm just going to casually run the opposite direction. You're never gonna reach me, and even if you do, you're gonna die first. Poor Clayman. And I am gonna kill these things, and maybe a few other things, because I have a golden gun, so if... See that, the little bar next to my character there? That, if it's completely full, that's a 70% damage increase. Which it increases, as I'm sure you can figure out, it is a golden gun after all. The more money you have, the more damage you do. I think the amount that you need to get good damage increases scales with your level. I'm pretty sure. So it is actually a good plan of me to get some money. Not like a ton. I don't want to spend another hour farming. Probably spent that long here already, honestly. Kill this guardian. I think there's a scavenger over towards the door that never despawned. Maybe. So I'll go find out. There's a blight. That blight would be worth a lot of money. That might actually bring me a lot closer to capping out my golden gun damage. Oh, what's that? Are you afraid? Did I fear you? Because that's totally a word. Okay, apparently somewhere in all this I took a bunch of damage. Let's see what we can do about repairing it, shall we? Okay, the blight's dead. Gave me a mysterious vial. Increased health regen. And I'll be rid of this scavenger too. It's almost dead. There we go. Harvester's Scythe. Increased... I think that has an increased crit chance attached, but it also heals you every time you get a crit. I should also mention that I have... How many do I have? I have 4 Lensmaker's Glasses. Each one increases my crit chance by 10%, I think, linearly. I've got... How many Harvester's Scythes? 3? I've got 3 of them. So... That will heal me for... How much per crit? Like 24, I think? Maybe? Something like that. And then I've got the Olapper, which just means I always crit low health enemies. So long as I can keep actually, like, striking Providence and all of his subsidiaries, I should be fine. Although I have so many passive options right now, I don't think I even need to keep striking. Yeah, Providence is melting right now. Okay. He's in shield phase, so that's a good time for me to get out of the way. What you got in store for me, use item thing? That's not helpful. In not too much time, that use item is just gonna despawn, and I can use the chest again after the cooldown, however long it is, finishes up. And the shield is over. Which means it's time to get out. Contrary to some people's belief, the Gauss Cannon can hit Providence, even if he's not directly in front of it. That was just a coincidence there that he happened to follow me up here. Alright. That is really excellent, though, that my drones are affected by my invincibility frames that I have. This thing over here will heal me when I use it. Has its own cooldown, just like the Gauss Cannon. Although I think the Gauss Cannon, of these usable functions in here, I'm pretty sure the Gauss Cannon has the longest cooldown. Okay, the shield's over. And all of those pink things means it's time to run. You can see the little torch there despawned. Something that I'll be able to use the chest again here relatively soon, and something new will take its place. Let my drones finish Providence off finish off Providence's first phase. Healed me a little bit. I wonder if this hits already. It totally does. Okay, I'm taking a bunch of damage here. The Photon Jetpack, plus the Mercenaries' everything ever, make for a really potent combination. I just have a lot of really good items this run. Oh, you know, I really wasn't paying attention there. I took a bunch of damage. I should try not doing that. And by all that, I mean I should try actually paying attention. I'm gonna go ahead and use the healing thing, even though I don't think it's necessary. Because in case I do need it in the third phase, I want it to be available. I want the cooldown to be over with. Look at this, I can just follow the Skilded Worm and just keep hitting it until it's dead. It looks like the red one's almost gone though, so I think I might just... Oh yeah, it's dead. I should be able to finish this one off here shortly. There we go. Now Providence is back and he summons his little buddies. Which I am inclined to just kill now because they could potentially be annoying. I wonder if that healing thing heals my drones too. I don't know. Could theoretically test it, but I don't think that's really worth the effort. Looks like the use item chest is back and operable. So I'm gonna get Providence down to his first shield mode of the last phase here, and then go check it out. Should happen any second here. There we go. And then his shadow double spawns in. I forgot about that. What you got? That's not helpful. All that does is make it so when I hit an enemy, it drops money. That's just like not helpful at all. It's really not helpful. Yeah, I got this. There's no way I can lose unless I do some really, really impressive... Unless I have some incredibly impressive and extremely stupid lapses in attention, I should be fine. Should be just fine. Okay, second shield phase. Fourth, well, no, I guess that's technically the fourth shield phase, huh? Get this going. Some of my drones are taking a lot of hits, which I'm not too happy to see. Gauss Cannon is back and active. Alright, Providence should be out of his shield mode here shortly. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bunch of damage with the Gauss Cannon here. Pew. And a few more seconds. Hey, there we go. He's dead. So dead. All the dead. Nice. I unlocked the Ancient Scepter. But we'll have to get to that for another time. I apologize for taking so incredibly long in the final stage. I just couldn't resist, you know? I got all 4 key cards, and apparently I just unlocked a thing that I didn't even know was a thing to unlock, so there you go. I mean, I know what the item is, but that's just because of the command artifact. Apparently he left to never become human again. Tragic. Truly. Travesty. Just getting more water there, sorry. Check out the final screen. I unlocked 3 things in this run, which is really great, actually. I'm happy with that. That was a good run. I am just on a roll with these episodes in the last 2. I don't know if you can really call that a roll, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you did, I'm glad you did. That's amazing. Anyway, that's all. Bye. Bye. I should figure out like a really good sign out sort of thing. Maybe eventually. I figure those things come with time. But yeah, see ya.